everybody, I didn't forget the tea. Right, it's been quite a while since I last shown you my collection of computers in its completeness, and there's been some big changes, as you can see from here, and as you can't see from what's behind the camera, which has not been shown before. So here we go. I'm going to have to go through this quickly because there's a lot to get through, and here comes my complete collection of games, video systems and computers, and also the GEEK Station. Right, as I said before, I won't be lingering too long because there's a lot to get through here. So, right, here's my 1984 Commodore 64C, my collection of computer books, my Amiga 1200, which is quite poorly at the moment, my Nintendo Entertainment System, my Super Nintendo Entertainment System, my screen which attaches onto the top of a PS2, turning it into a portable, sort of, my Nintendo 64, my Nintendo GameCube, a short rainbow excuse me, Atari 2600 Junior, a Commodore 16 hiding under there, Mario, who is standing on top of my PlayStation 1, and there's a PS1 with a third-party screen, so that's quite rare, that one. Good old Astro Wars. Do it up across the shelves first, then I'll go on to the bit at the end there. Atari Lynx 2, Xbox Crystal, and a Dingo A320. Knuckles, sitting on top of my Mega Drive 1. Next to that's my Mega Drive 2. Next to that is the Dreamcast. Behind that is a Master System 2. There is a Hot Wheels car I found in the supermarket. Here is a Mega Drive plug and play. Next to that, another car, a little bike that we found in one of the consoles when it arrived. Sinclair ZX81 not working, Sinclair 48K, which needs a new case, Sinclair Spectrum Plus 2, worked perfectly, Stylophone, and my tack corner. There's various bits of tat in there. Right, bottom shelf. A Nintendo DS, a Duck Cup, a Commodore calculator about 1975, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, a Game Boy Pocket, Ace-Tronic MPU 1000 from 1977, an Atari Flashback, an 8-bit foot pedal, Woolworths excuse me, a Woolworths Space Invader machine, a Nintendo DS, an ancient gambling type thing. In this corner is my collection of controllers. I'll just zoom back and you can see this whole thing nicely laid out, so you can see controllers from different ages. Won't talk about them. Under the shelves we have my my wrap packs, sort of, which is the bags containing each individual one, has the cables and stuff for each individual system. So you've got the Atari Flashback there, and you can just grab one of them, grab your system, and off you go. You don't have to keep rooting around for cables and stuff. And under there is various Amiga games, boxed Commodore 64 games, and boxed Amiga games. Right, over here we have the Wall of Doom. Just jump back a bit here so you can see it. Right, some close-up detail. My Intellivision handheld box, Atari 2600 box, an Atari Video Touchpad box. Touchpads downstairs. My Dingo A320's box, the Sinclair ZX81 expansion pack, which is in there. iRacer Virtual Racing from Radica, Radica Air Force I Combat. The box to the Astronic MPU 1000. The Amiga 1200 box. Behind the lamp there is the Sinclair box. The ZX81. Over here is my binary clock, which is not set at the moment because we just changed some plugs over. And a Commodore 64 modem. Here is my Intellivision, on top of which sits the pride of my collection, the giraffe clock, which got sent to me by an Intellivision dude. Here is my Romtech Alien Invaders, very rare that one, and a long rainbow Atari 2600, and my combat jacket sitting there. Right, let's go over to the other bit. Here is my game bookcase, which is new. There's going to be a second one of these put in soon. Let's have a quick look around it. We've got PlayStation games all the way along there. Top shelf. Next shelf, start from left to right. Another PlayStation game, Xbox games, GameCube games, my 3 Dreamcast games, PlayStation 1 games. Then we start on the Mega Drive games, Master System games, Box Atari games, my Loose Atari games, my Astronic games. Those are the boxes. The cartridges are kept separately, as I always do, so I don't have to keep disturbing the boxes. Loose Mega Drive cartridges, my Intellivision games there, with the boxed Intellivision game there. Nice NES cartridges. NES cartridges, as you can tell, my NES collection is not huge. Nintendo 64, loose and boxed. Nintendo DS and Game Boy Advance, all there. Now we're going into the Commodore 64, Commodore 16. A few loose cartridges there, and Commodore 16, and then over into the Spectrum stuff. So that's the bookcase. Let's go see what's downstairs. Right, downstairs now, and beneath the main TV we have the pride of the collection, the Atari 2600, with all the cartridge cleaning kit behind there. Wii to the left, Wii games there, Atari controllers and surrogate controllers there, and my dog-eared PS2. So, one last thing to show you, the Geek Station. Okay, and finally for this look around, welcome to the Geek Station. This is where we sit in the living room when all the computers are set up, and as you can see, my wife is currently playing Limbo's Quest on the Commodore 64 there. And there's my laptop, and there's her laptop. So as you can see, we're as bad as each other. That's the Geek Station. Really. Thank you very much. See you later.